Chapter 5. Behold, the dragons! They found Bo and Anna in the training room, standing next to their dragons. Wow, you look so fancy, Rory exclaimed. Anna wore a yellow dress that shone like the sun. Bo had on a silky blue tunic with a wave design stitched into it. Shu and Capri's scales were clean and shiny. Bo looked at Drake and gave him a little bow. I will miss you, friend, he said. And I will miss you too, Drake said. He bowed back. Anna squeezed Rory in a hug. I wish you could come. Someone needs to stay here to guard the castle, Rory said, trying not to show how sad she really was. It's an important job. Anna, Bo, it's time, Griffith said. Bo and Anna got onto their dragons. They waved as two of the king's guards led them out of the training room. Drake and Rory jumped up. They quickly climbed to the top of the nearest tower so they could watch the parade. Wow, Rory cried, looking down. We can see all the way to my village from up here. Drake looked too. A big crowd had come to the castle to see the dragons. His mother was probably down there. Rory sighed. I wish we were going too. So do I, said Drake. At least there's one thing Rory and I agree on. Then a trumpet blared loudly in the courtyard. Behold, the dragons, a guard announced. Bo and Anna came out of the castle riding Shu and Capri, and the crowd gasped. King Roland nodded to them as he rode on his horse, leading the dragons. Rows of soldiers marched on either side. The crowd clapped and cheered as they left the kingdom. Drake and Rory watched until the dragons were out of sight. Suddenly, Rory pointed to Drake's dragonstone. Drake looked down. It was glowing green. Then he heard the voice of his dragon inside his head. Trouble is coming. Drake ran down the tower stairs, all the way to Worm's cave. Worm was sitting up. His eyes were bright green. What is it, Worm? What kind of trouble? Drake asked. Worm shook his head like he wasn't sure. Rory ran up behind Drake. What's going on? What did Worm tell you? He said trouble is coming, Drake replied, but he doesn't know exactly what or when. Trouble, eh? Diego said, walking into the cave. I haven't seen anything in the gazing ball, but Worm is good at sensing things. I can make a spell to find out if Maldred is blocking his magic, so I cannot see it. I will get on it, so don't worry. Go have fun. But Drake found Diego's orders hard to follow. He could not stop worrying about Worm's message.